Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Ernasari Asih Wulandari, a graduate student in the Master Program of Primary Education at Universitas Muhammadiyah Purwokerto. And today, I'm going to give a presentation about improving the science learning outcome of grade 5 student of SDN Rawaapu 06 Patimuan through the Student Team Achievement Division Learning Model assisted by Google Form. The presentation will be divided into three parts. First, I'm going to talk about the background of the classroom action research. Second, I will explain the method used in the study. Third, I will present the result and discussion. Please hold your question until the end of the presentation. Alright, let's keep the research abstract and move on the background of the study. First, I'd like to talk about the background of this classroom action research. Science is a vital subject in elementary school as it helps students build a strong foundation in both scientific and social understanding. However, many students still struggle to achieve good learning outcome. One of the main reasons is the lack of variety in teaching methods and limit student involvement during lesson. To address this, the STAD cooperative learning model offers a promised solution. It encourages teamwork, responsibility, and active participation. Meanwhile, traditional assessment often take time and offer delayed feedback. This is where Google Form becomes helpful, providing an efficient, interactive way to assess students and give instant feedback. The study I am to implement and examine how effective the STID model, supported by Google Form, is improving the science learning outcome of 5th grade students, especially on the topic of ecosystems at SDN Rawaapu 06 Patimuan. Okay, now I'd like to move on to subtopic 2. This study applied the classroom action research model by chemists and McTaggart, which includes four stages: planning, action, observation, and reflection. It was conducted in three cycles with 23 5th grade students at SDN Rawaapu 06 in the 2024-25 academic years. The STID model was implemented in five steps. 1. Teacher explain the material. 2. Formation of heterogeneous group. 3. Student work in teams. 4. Individual quiz via Google Form. And 5. Team awards. The topic focused on ecosystem, including biotic and abiotic components. Data were collected through Google Form-based tests, student activity observation set, and teacher note. The success target was set at 75% of students achieving a minimum score of 70. Lastly, I'd like to talk about subtopic 3. The study was carried out in three cycles to enhance science learning outcome using the STID model supported by Google Form. In cycle 1, the average score was low, 51.73, with only 30.43% of students achieving mastery. The main problems were unclear instruction, ineffective group work, and limited quiz variety. In Cycle 2, improvements such as clearer guidance and better group range raise the average score to 70.43 and completion to 65.22%. Though some students still face challenge with focus and technology. In Cycle 3, further strategies like reviewing materials, assigning activities role, and using ice-breaking activities lead to a significant increase. Average score reached 81.30 with 91.30% student completion. Based on the table and chart, it is evident that there was a significant increase in the average score and student learning completion rate in each cycle. The average student score increased for 40.86 in the pre-cycle stage to 81.30 in the third cycle, while the learning completion rate rose dramatically from 13.04% to 91.30%. This indicates that the use of the STAD model supported by Google Form is highly effective in improving student learning outcome and making the learning process more interactive, enjoyable, and student-centered. I'd like to conclude today's presentation by summarizing the information. The implementation of the STID model assisted by Google Form has proven effective in improving science learning outcomes, as seen from the significant increase in average score and a 91.30% completion rate in Cycle 3. STID promote collaboration, responsibility, and concept understanding through group work, while Google Forms support efficient assessment and fast feedback. Teachers are encouraged to use this model as an alternative strategy in science or other subjects. For best result, groups should be heterogeneous, basic material reinforced, and student guided in using technology. This model can also be combined with other active learning methods for greater impact. That concludes my presentation. I hope this study can provide valuable insight for improving science learning through innovative teaching models and digital tools. Thank you for your attention and I welcome any question or feedback. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.